What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessa. My shadow is pink-ish purple, and I actually think it's really, really cool. I have this, I have a red, purple, and pink light bulb glowing behind the computer, and I got natural light coming in, so you can kind of, still see me normally. Yeah, but guys, my energy today is just through the roof, okay? I did have a cup of coffee this morning, like I always do. I actually worked out in my home today. So usually I go to the gym 3 times a week. But I ended up buying a mat specifically for home because I do want to start doing workouts at home as well without having to go to the gym. Even though the gym is literally right around the block from my house, it's super, super close. But there are specific exercises that I want to do every day, and I don't want to go to the gym every day, okay? So there's certain exercises I want to do every day. So I did a little workout in my living room, and just my energy is through the roof, and I still haven't eaten anything. You guys, it's 2:30 p.m. and I still have not put any food in my body. I'm not dying, okay? This is not normal for me. It's not like I'm purposely doing this. No, okay? I love to eat, okay? I love breakfast food. I love making myself country potatoes and sunny side up, right? Over easy eggs, and then the yolk explodes all over the country potatoes. I love making myself tuna sandwiches for lunch. Dinner can consist of anything from pasta to pizza to 𝚁𝚎𝚟𝚘𝚕𝚞𝚝, which is a Serbian sausage. It's these little sausages. It's mixed with beef and lamb and pork. It's 3 different types of meat with garlic and everything like that. So I definitely love to eat. It's just that I don't know, I just feel time, just the way my brain's been working lately, there's so much that I want to do. There's so much stuff. I have just been feeling so inspired and so excited about the future, and I don't know, dude, I think it's this Jupiter in Pisces. I swear to God, ever since Jupiter entered Pisces, I have been, my emotions and my imagination and my creativity and everything has just been through the freaking roof. And I think it's because Jupiter in Pisces is trining my moon in Scorpio and my Pluto in Scorpio in the 10th house, okay? And it's not just trining that shit, but it's sextiling my Sagittarius stellium. So it's sextiling my Neptune, my ascendant, all that type of shit. So it's just I don't know, just this, it's just this stream of consciousness. It's this fluid kind of energy. You guys, let me know how this Jupiter in Pisces has been affecting you, okay? Now, as someone who, is a Sagittarius, my chart ruler is Jupiter, and the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, but Pisces is the co-ruler. So in ancient astrology, Jupiter ruled Pisces and Sagittarius. So Jupiter in Pisces is really good, right? It's really positive. The only downfall is just you can have these huge dreams, these big visions, these big ideas, but it's how concrete are they? Are they able to actually manifest in reality? So that's going to be the big question of Jupiter in Pisces. But guys, this energy is just take advantage of this Jupiter in Pisces transit, because it's not going to be in Jupiter in Pisces for another 12 years or something like that. And whatever ideas, whatever visions you have, no matter what they are, no matter how crazy they are, write them down, because you know what? Once Saturn moves into Pisces in 2024 or something like that, it's really going to start to, you're really going to start to see how maybe you can make this real. And even now, even now you can, no matter how outlandish your dreams are, we can really start to, kind of concretize them and try to figure out, even with Saturn in Aquarius, we can really try to kind of at least dive in, at least take that first step, and at least go through the process of trying to figure out how can we make these dreams real? How can we make this possible, So, so there's things are just kind of my, I don't know, my dreams, my ideas, they're just kind of super big right now. And I just felt so compelled to get on here and to film a video, okay, completely understanding how transits do take effect. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be negative about how things work, and stuff like that, saying oh, it's, it's just the energy. It's just kind of I'm just feeding off the energy. No, guys, it's possible, okay? making your dreams come true, having visions, all that type of shit, like, it's possible. You just have to believe that it's possible, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the community. You have to believe in the people around you too, not just yourself. You have to believe in people around you, because you can't, like, no dream manifests, like, alone. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's so many people who are able to, you know, like even in all honesty, like, you know, even famous people or rich people or millionaires, you guys, like, they don't get that way by themselves, okay? Like, you don't become successful alone, okay? You need help from people, okay? That's just, like, how it works. Like, you need help from people, and the beautiful thing is just, like, but it's not just about, like, getting help from anyone, or, you know, like, it's about finding your community. It's about finding the people that inspire you, finding your people, finding, like, you know, the people that, like, you can, like, manifest this with. And it's also about sharing the same dreams, okay? It's about, if you find people who share the same dreams as you, that is, like, you know, that is amazing. And the internet does allow that, like, to happen. The internet does allow those doors to open to where we are more able to find people who share the same dreams as us. Now, with that being said, like, there is definitely still, okay, so this is where my character Tesa comes in, okay? So I don't know if you guys, like, maybe watch some of my previous videos where I start talking about, like, my, you know, this, like, character Tesa that I created, which is me, it's me, but it's also, like, you know, this, like, digital character, right? And because, like, I'm a writer, so Tesa has this, like, whole backstory, okay? She has this, like, whole, like, you know, like, world that she comes from, okay? And, you know, it's very much driven by, like, sci-fi fantasy and, like, the cosmos and the universe and, like, the metaverse and, you know, and, like, other realms and shit like that, okay? Because, like, I went to school for creative writing, guys, okay? So that's me over here, okay? Tarot, astrology, spiritual shit, all that other stuff is just, like, part of, like, it's part of me. It's just, like, another extension that I love. And so, like, Tesa has this, like, whole mission, okay? She's like on this whole fucking mission, because the reality is that, like, the world that we live in right now, we are, like, it is being controlled by people who are in power and people who have more money and, like, the government and, like, this and this and this. Like, even YouTube, you guys, YouTube is, like, hella controlled by people in power, okay? Like, even people who start new channels, people like me, people who are starting new channels, who are trying to do their own thing, it is so much more difficult for us to get out there. It is so much more difficult for new people and people who maybe have, like, a different kind of voice or have different opinions, or people who are politically active, perhaps, like, against, you know, like, if you don't think that the political parties, if you don't think the government or, like, people in power are controlling places like YouTube, like, guys, like, go watch 𝚁𝚎𝚟𝚘𝚕𝚞. He has a channel called Secular Talk, and I freaking love him. He's just, like, he's so passionate, and I just, like, love people who are just, like, so passionate, who, like, just do not stop fighting. People who are so passionate and fight, and, like, they say the truth, you know? People who just, like, say the truth. And the reality is that, like, you know, platforms like me, like mine, you know, platforms like other people who are starting their own channels on YouTube, like, it is so much more difficult to get an audience, because, like you just get pushed down. You get pushed down the algorithm. So honestly, like, if there's anything that I am saying in this video that you like, hit that like button. And even if it's, like, even if you don't subscribe to my channel, that's fine. But when you hit that like button, it's literally like saying fuck you to YouTube. It's literally like just saying, like, fuck you to the establishment, fuck you to the elitists, fuck you to every single person out there who is trying to control people from creating their dreams, from making their dreams happen, and from actually doing something creative and interesting and, like, different in the world that maybe hasn't been done before, or that, you know, they do it differently. You know, I mean, there's a lot of shit that's been done. You know, I went through that whole phase and cycle too, where I was like, man, it's all been done before. Well, no, every single one of you, every single person in the world has something unique, has something special that they can add to the collective experience, okay? And this is so important as a creative individual. It's so important to understand how unique and special and different and magical your gifts are. You just have to, like, believe in it. You have to believe in it, okay? So with that being said, it's just like, oh my God, yeah. So like Tessa's whole mission, you know, like I don't know, I might make a whole other video where I talk about where Tessa's from, because like she's got a whole backstory, she's got a whole thing, and she's gonna start to come out, her like character or whatever, like she's gonna start to come out more and more, and I'll like whatever, I'll reveal more information. But I do want to kind of like keep this video like on point to why it is I wanted to come on here in the first place. So yeah, so basically like if you did click on my channel, you probably like noticed the banner on my YouTube. It says Nifty Tarot, Tarot Astrology Occult. So basically what I'm doing over here is I started an NFT shop, okay? So I know that this is going to be very new to a lot of people, okay? The NFT space, the crypto space, it's still a work in progress. It's still something that a lot of people like don't understand, and that'll, you know, and that's totally fine. I completely understand. Like I didn't know anything about that type of stuff like 1 year ago. But basically what I want to do is I want to create a community, okay? I really want to bring together tarot readers, astrologers, anybody who practices magic. And when I say magic, I'm literally talking about creativity. Music is magic. Art is magic. Poetry is magic, okay? Creativity is magic, okay? And then occult shit, I mean, you know, so basically any spiritual, like creativity is a spiritual practice, okay? It is an artistic spiritual practice. So, you know, so anyone who's involved in any of that, tarot, astrology, magic, you know, and like I said, when I say magic, that is what I'm incorporating. So I really want to bring together a community of people, okay? And with Nifty Tarot is just the, you know, whatever, it's just the name, okay? It's the name of the business. But like, there's so many different components that can become part of it, okay? So what I did was, I opened up a Nifty Tarot shop on an NFT marketplace. It's called OpenSea. It's like one of the bigger like NFT marketplaces. And this is something like, you know, I'm just kind of getting this started. These are just like, you know, these are ideas that you know, it's just been, it feels really, really good to just like do it. Okay. It feels really good to just take a risk, to just do it. And to just kind of like have that like spirit, you know what I mean? And that feels really good. So, I haven't put out a collection yet. Okay. And you know, it can be kind of, you know, difficult to explain the whole concept of an NFT, and maybe I'll, you know, start making more videos where I explain it, if you guys want, but this is kind of more, but I do want to encourage people to just kind of like do their own research and kind of like, because if this is something that you really do want to get involved in, then you are going to do your own research. You're going to do your own work. You're going to put the work in if this is something that you want to be part of and this is something that you want to do. So I'm just gonna like talk normally about what I'm doing, okay? So I did open up an NFT marketplace on OpenSea. It's called Nifty Tarot, okay? And the whole concept behind this, I have not posted any collections yet. That's gonna be my next step, is to post the first collection, which is going to be my NFT collection, my utility, my service, okay? So NFTs, a lot of people, they sell NFTs basically as like a piece of art or digital art. I'm more interested in NFTs as a utility. I'm more interested in NFTs as like a business practice, as like being able to offer a service, okay? So, so when you post an NFT collection, so the way that I'm going to go about it is like, and my first NFT drop is probably going to be some goofy ass shit, okay? Like, it's probably going to be like my little Tesa character or whatever. Like, I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but it's going to be something funny or goofy or whatever. Like, I just feel like that's just what it's going to be. And basically it's like, if you buy an NFT, you are able to get services from me, right? So a tarot reading, astrology reading, okay? You can unlock other things about Tesa's story, okay? Because Tesa has this whole backstory about her mission in like the metaverse and the digital world, all that type of stuff, okay? And so there's like all these things that the NFT can unlock, okay? And it unlocks like services from the individual and access to the community as a whole. So what I would like is I would like tarot, I would like artists and writers and tarot readers, people who would feel really inspired to create NFTs that are inspired by tarot cards or by astrology or like whatever else, like, you know, whatever else that you can, I don't know, like come up with and do that's within that realm, you know, of like tarot, astrology, magic, and the occult, right? I encourage people to kind of like, you know, really let their creativity flow and, you know, to allow, you know, we can allow this, the Nifty Tarot marketplace to kind of be like our world, okay? It can be kind of like our place where we can like come together as a community, as a spiritual community, as a creative community. And, you know, we can like work together, we can come together as a team and basically like let that be a place where we can really make something special and where we can make money and where we can like continue to grow the community and to continue to like, you know, and to like support each other and help each other out and all that type of stuff. Okay. So that is my vision, okay, and that is what and then eventually, you know, like, I mean, my dream is to put Nifty Tarot into the metaverse, and basically it would be like this, it would be this metaverse store for spiritual and creative practices, okay, like, and creative practices through spirituality and stuff like that. And to just kind of like, you know, to really, you know, just kind of like let your creativity wander. And so like, you know, I'll like post my own, I'll let you guys know when I do post a collection so you can kind of get an idea of what this is all about, you know, how it works. But it is going to be a learning experience. It's a process, okay? But it's fun. It's fun because you're always learning something new and you're just kind of like, you know, we're all figuring this out. You guys, the crypto space, like it's not mainstream yet. And I like that it's not mainstream because people are still figuring shit out, okay? People are still figuring out how we can make these, how we can make our dreams a reality, how we can fight the man, right? How we can like fight these like systems that are in play that are not like doing it for us, right? They're not doing it. So I really like Nifty Tarot is going to be completely decentralized, you know, even though whatever, like I created it, I don't give a fuck, okay? I created it, fine, but I'm just one person. I'm just one person that provides a service, but I want other people to provide a service. So here's an example. Let's say you just create music, you know, or I don't know, like whatever your magic is, like what is your creativity? What is your magic? Like the service that you can provide is like maybe teaching someone else how to do it or teaching someone how to do what you do, you know, or like, you know, or being part of someone else's project, you know, so there's so many possibilities. Don't let yourself be limited by what people have told you in the past can't be done. The possibilities really are endless. You just have to believe and we can, you know, we can make this happen. We can figure it out. Okay. We'll figure it out. So, so that is my message to you guys, and that is what I'm working on right now, okay? And yes, Tesa has a whole backstory, but like I said, that's just kind of like gonna come out when it comes out. So, but yeah, like it's just something that I'm really passionate about and something I'm really excited about. I've always wanted to just like come together with other people who just like were like, who like just vibed with me, who just like, who understands what I'm trying to do, who understands like, you know, what it means to be part of something, to, you know, and to be part of something. And so yeah, so that is basically, so if you want more information, or if you just want to talk, if you just want to chit chat, you know, like normally, you know, feel free to email me. I have, I just literally, I deleted my old Instagram and now I have a new Instagram account, which is specifically Tesa Taboo. I also opened a Twitter. I never had a Twitter ever. I literally just opened a Twitter like just a few days ago. I haven't even like told my friends. I haven't like promoted it really. I have like 2 posts. So go follow me on Twitter. I have 0 followers. But go follow me on Twitter. Wherever you want to talk, whether it's email or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, like, and if you want to exchange ideas or if you want to talk to me more about like what I'm doing, what I'm planning, let me know and let's fucking do this, guys. Let's do this, okay? So with that being said, peace out. I don't know. I guess stay tuned for another video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.